Ain't got too much going on, but I do got something special that I want to put on this vlog for you guys. So I'm going to listen to a part of my man's podcast. It's called The Ignorant Genius. It's a couple of my buddies on there, and they're on their politicking, doing their thing. You know, no holds barred, none of that stuff, no censorship. They just talk about whatever they want to talk about, all types for the culture type of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and listen to them while I smoke a little bit of blunt, get a little bit of my reaction, and we'll see how the day goes on from there.
Good way to where he didn't sound insane was the whole Democratic thing. Like, I understand his rationale now, why he sided with, like, the Republicans, why he was Team Trump, because he's right. Everybody played this Democrat almost autonomously, dog, because that's what our grandparents said, our parents did, blah, blah, blah. Them niggas don't do shit for us, dog. They do absolutely nothing for nobody except pander us when it's time, throw us away when they get elected. You never hear about us again for the next 4 years where it's time to dick suck the blacks so they can vote for us again. That's it. Fuck the Democratic Party. What's up, y'all?
From the Republicans, I'm not a Republican, but when a Republican's in office, black niggas get money.
Hey, in 2024, if Trump say, "Hey, I'm gonna give y'all another check," I'm gonna vote for the first
Hey, you right though. That's big facts. Hey, and he gonna put money in my pocket. That's all that matters. And to be honest, I've never voted in my life.
I mean, I voted for Barack, but to be honest, I might vote for Trump again.
The worst of them all. Go ahead.
For Barack, I mean,
that was an interesting point. I don't vote either. I never voted in my life. Probably never will. I just don't believe in voting for lesser of two evils or voting for somebody that really just doesn't have any interest in whatever the fuck you're going through anyway. But let's continue.
He was a puppet, bro.
Y'all puppets.
if Trump run again, I might vote for that nigga, man, because he's spiteful, petty as fuck.
Kanye, he said at the end of the interview, he said Kanye 2024.
I'm not voting for fucking Kanye. That's the only thing I'm not gonna fucking do.
That nigga he's like legitimately retarded. But again, I'm sorry. Back to the
Just like D-Rose,
we always going Democratic, but y'all gotta look out for y'all bottom line. If y'all sick of being screwed over and shit like that, then the black party needs to the black vote needs to come together and create a party for themselves and circulate that black dollar and create power. That's an interesting point. Like, every election, you can do like a third party or throw somebody on there. Why haven't we come together with our own candidate and we all just vote for that nigga? That's what I'm saying. Like, that seems like the easiest thing, though.
You gotta have money. $10 million worth of campaign money, and they can block you from doing your
slave money.
Networks won't put you on there. You won't get a debate.
They got slave money to this day.
They do.
That's facts. And to be honest, the government is ran by big business. Our vote really doesn't even count.
In the United States, we have a two-party system. Even though you can vote for other things, there's really only two parties that ever won in the entire history and lifespan of the American government, Democratic or Republican. All the other parties doesn't have enough supporters or voters nationwide to actually make change. So that wouldn't really work for us. Us being 14, 15, 16% of the population, shit, you can go ahead and throw Mexicans, Latinas in that motherfucker. And still only meets 25, 27, less than 30% of the population, even if everybody of minority races voted for one dude that was a write-in party. They would still lose the majority vote, probably lose the popular vote. They for sure is going to lose the electoral vote. So even if we did that wouldn't work. I would just suggest we just leave politics altogether and completely ignore the motherfuckers. But let's continue.
It's all put into these parties, the Democrats and the Republicans. Whoever they want to win, they gonna put the most money into it.
Even Jay-Z, nappy head ass can say it was. Jay-Z got the nappiest fucking head. Him and Cam Newton.
But it will work. It will work out if we could just at least make some noise in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least make some headway and make it seem like we at least got somewhere. And then they like, okay, these niggas is actually serious about, you know what I'm saying, about this party shit. Now, that's what I'm saying. If we actually come together and try to create our own party and put some fucking money behind it and actually scare some niggas about that shit, then maybe it'll change.
I don't agree with that, simply because politicians are really just figureheads. If you look how they actually get their campaign money, how they get in, they're all bought and paid for by lobbyists because lobbying is legal in the United States. So I would say black people, we put everything together, all our money together, create some kind of system to where every business is giving out donations or giving some money to this cause. And our cause is to lobby for all or any politicians of any political party to put our shit on the ballot, to put our laws, our rules, our regulations, and shit we want passed into the system. I think that's how we should go about it. I don't think having a political party, building a political party would really change much or do much because we had that, we did that multiple times. It doesn't work for obvious reasons. But let's continue.
Something, you know what I'm saying?
You ever seen what was up April 8th? When white people was only scared when black niggas got guns. So when you get to the Democratic election and you black and somebody says something, oh, how you help your community? Smack the shit out of a white motherfucker. How dare you challenge me on how to help my community? Smack the shit out of a white nigga. You scared of the white nigga.
You right, G. When they say that they scared of a black man with a gun, but to be honest, the most thing that they scared of is a black man with a mind on their head, and actually a black man with a book, and actually know what the fuck they talking about and creating, making waves with shit. They don't give a fuck. They want you to have a gun. They want you to start some shit so they can kill your black ass. But if you actually got if you actually got some fucking sense, if you actually got some fucking sense, you know what I'm saying, and you making headway. I'm not really an advocate of Dr. King, but he was speaking to people. He was
making headway on that nigga on that fucking dog.
No, I'm just saying he was making waves and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they killed him. You know what I'm saying? Like, they more scared of you with a voice, not with no gun. They want you to have that fucking gun. But if they want you to fucking if they want you to have that gun, they want you to kill people. But at the end of the day though, if you actually have some fucking sense and actually making waves and actually shaking their tree and shit, shaking their money, because the black dollar is going into their pockets now. Not going. It's not going. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just saying, but. If it's going back into our pockets and we actually being successful, that's when it shakes shit up, and that's when they want to burn our shit down.
Let me tell you one thing.
Why don't we stand firm and actually be like, no, y'all not burning this shit down again?
And that could be done. I'm 100% with you. They can't just be one. There's one president thing. You got to be a conglomerate.
Conglomerate.
Instead of having one president, it should be maybe three. A council per se. Versus one person, because I think you get corrupted.
It is a council. That's what the tax and balance system is. Yeah, it is.
But then the president even maybe on like three like drill sergeants. You got 4 or 5 different drill sergeants, but they all come as one to steer you in the right direction in basic training.
So G, what your question is though is I don't like our current system in which our government is structured. I like the Congress and all that. I like how they have it in the UK and Canada. How they have king? No. Sid, they don't have a king. It's a no. I'm not talking about that. She's a fucking figurehead. Yes, she has a little bit of power. She has more power than we fucking know. But I'm talking about the structure of a parliamentary system in which it's multiple parties and they have to get together and come together and figure shit out together. If that's the case, you have to come to an agreement with all these different people, and you actually get to an actual end goal that actually fucking helps everybody in that fucking society.
I like that then versus one president, because I don't give a fuck, y'all.
You still got like one president or prime minister, but at the same time, it goes through all this shit first.
Put a black nigga, put me. G went to Harvard, went to law school. He gonna represent the black people. I'm gonna dip with y'all niggas. I'm gonna take money from the white folks. I'm gonna say I'm gonna do this for you. You get corrupted.
So you think you're a regular politician?
Yeah. You get corrupted no matter what.
My main point on this is, who the fuck gonna give me them cool grades, man? If Donald Trump or Biden can do that shit, that's what I'm voting for, man. Cool grades coming out. What date is that, bro?
I think it's like December 10th.
I ain't no cool, I'm errands for self. That's all I am for. That's your ass. You want to be out here doing some. You want to go to school.
Invest in self. Only you can save you. Always bet on yourself.
Make your brain big, feel me, shoot you.
Right before.
Shit, that's y'all fucking acting like that shit gonna change. You go ahead and make your big brain good and smart, you nigger. Then they gonna shoot you right in your head. That bitch gonna explode. But
That's the thing. But that's the thing, though. If we let that happen, we don't stand up for ourselves. No, I'm saying as a person, bro. Like we not equal, Aaron, at all.
We got some race, we got some traits.
That shit, bro. That shit not enough, bro. That shit not enough. I don't care about all.
All right, so that's all I'm gonna play from the podcast. A quick 7-8 minutes of it. I definitely enjoy it. This is their, I believe, 5th episode, but I believe they come out every week Saturday. So please check them out. Make sure y'all subscribe and go follow to them and their podcast. It's a way more stuff that they get into and cover. And yeah, so that's all I'm going to play of it. So I'm going to go ahead and move on with other things into the vlog. And we'll see how the rest of the day goes.